Good morning. Hair is crazy today, but I have to wear a hat because it's Christmas tree sales. It was crazy busy yesterday. We never usually sell that many. Maybe sometimes a few on, maybe one on the day after Thanksgiving, and then a few more on Saturday and Sunday, but never like this. So it was kind of crazy. I'm going to share it to my Pretty Farmer group. And let's see, tag a few friends. Denise, Julie, Morgan. Hey, Lori, Pori. Just say hi to a few people. There you go. So anyway, do makeup. This is my sunscreen. It's Super Goop. It's Unseen Sunscreen. It's 40. They also have one that's like this is kind of like a primer, but it's a clear primer. They have another one that's almost like a BB cream type primer that goes a little bit there, but I didn't want that. Oh, so Black Friday. None of you guys were very interested, so we didn't sell very much, but that's okay. There's still some deals going on. Several compacts are really nice. So go to my website because there's some good stuff on there. Oh, I'm going to start with some bronzer. I'm going to bronze. I'm like so tired. So I went to go work out yesterday and people started showing up to buy trees. And like literally it was dark before I got to stop yesterday. It was crazy. I was like, I need to stop. I'm so tired. But that's okay. It was fun. Had a good time. And why do I know that my child took my eyeshadow brush? You know, guess I'm going to have to order another one. All right, well, let's see. I guess I'll use this. No, not that. Well, I'll use that. So usually what I do for a primer is I just put some of my highlight. This would be my brightener. I put it under my eyes too, but I just kind of just put a little bit on. And that helps the eyeshadow not crease and you can use, I have a couple of different ones. My girls bought me this one. It's MAC. And it's kind of like a cream. And then the other one I have, I actually like better. It's NYX. That one's really good. But, you know, honestly, I hardly ever use either of those. I just don't. Okay, what did I just do? Oh, there it is. So, we're going to have to improvise because it looks like my daughter took my eyeshadow brush again. So I'm going to use this is the Best Blend. And it's got like a smaller fluffy end and then an even tinier end here. This end, the smaller end, kind of reminds me of the Detail. It's just a perfect brush for just doing everything. So now I'm going to take, this is the, I don't know what the name is, but it's our other eyeshadow brush. I can't remember the name of it. That's terrible, but I just don't know. Sorry, I'll have to get a little cheat sheet right here. So now I'm just going to do like, nope, decided I don't want that color. I was going to do brown, but I'm going to do purple because I like purple. And I'm just going to put it here. I started out with just, it's called Cupcake. And it's just like a really, it's a matte, it's just a very light, like peach type color. Very light. And it's perfect for kind of just starting out and putting it underneath everything so you get a nice shade that you can blend with. So, and I don't like this brush as much as the Eyeshadow Everything brush. It does the job, but it's, I don't know. Maybe it's because I haven't used it as much, and if I use it more, I would like it. So I started out, this is called Midnight, and it's just a really dark purple. And I put it right there in the corner, and I'm going to do the same, bring it down into the corner of my eye. So since we're mostly wearing masks anymore, I'm really focusing on my eyes lately and making it really fun. Then I'm going to take one of my favorites. This is Bend and Snap. And I'm going to bring it over the rest of my eyelid right there. And see, it kind of blends in. Love Bend and Snap. And it's just a mauve-y purple color. And it's so perfect and pretty. Okay. Then I'm going to take Sabrina and go under my eyes right there. All right, under my brow. Make that pop. And then right in the corner of my eye. Okay. So you can see that is 4 colors. One is a base. And you can use like the Vanilla Dust setting powder too. That works good. It's just more translucent. So I use Cupcake because it fits in my eyeshadow. Oh, did you see this? I just stuck my thumb in my rain. Look at my eyeshadow everywhere. Okay. This is my eyeshadow. Sorry about that. All here. So this one is Cupcake. This is Midnight, and I have it next to As If. And then, let's see, that one that's almost gone is Bend and Snap. And then this one that's almost gone is Sabrina. Gee, I wonder which ones I use the most of. So then I'm just going to take, this is a multitasker. It's got like this end, and then it has a really tiny end right here. And I'm going to take the As If, because it's a really bright purple, and I'm going to stick it right here. Like right at the waterline. I don't put it in, but I put it right there. And then same at the top. And it just gives that little focus of darkness and depth right there. And then same over here. And honestly, this powder is so creamy. If you do touch it in your on your waterline, it doesn't really bother my eyes at all. So, eyes are complete. So now we're going to go with, you know, child abuse is looking really good. Because I don't see my brow brush either. Okay, that's kind of rude. Okay. So I'm going to start with, I guess I'm going to use my other one. This is the old one. The new one is the Hotline. The old one was the brow eyeshadow, and it has a much bigger, that's crazy. What happened to it? See, this is what happens when you have daughters. So I take the little spoolie, and I'm going to put it in that brow wax, and I'm going to put it right there on my brow. Now, honestly, this is so nice that you could, if you didn't want to color your brows, you could just go with that. But I kind of like to add a little color to mine. So I'm actually going to take a little of my contour and just fill it in a little bit. Not a lot. I'm not looking for, you know, huge amounts of color today because I'm probably going to be staying on the farm all day selling Christmas trees. There we go. So, gotta say, not my favorite. I like the other brush better, which is good because that is the only one available. So now I'm going to take my next favorite brush, which is the Buffy. It's got a fatter end and a smaller end that's very compact. And I'm going to take the small end and just put some under my eyes. And this is my brightener. I use June to brighten, but it really depends on your own coloring. So I can tell you how to send a picture to me. You want to stand like 3 or 4 steps from the window, facing the window, and direct light. You want it to be bright. Not so bright that you have to squint though. But I tried to take a picture the other day and it was so bright out that window I could not handle it. And so I kept squinting. So you can see already that's like brightened and looking happy. And then I also do a little bit right here on this part of my brow. And then I'm going to do a little bit more down my nose. Okay, so then I turn it over to the fatter end. And I need to like put my new ones in. And I like fuller coverage, so I put a lot more on. But if you don't need fuller coverage, you can put less. But I really, really like it. I'm wondering who already has their Christmas tree up. I actually sold my first 2 trees the first week in November, but they didn't actually buy them. Or didn't actually cut them down, so they're still here. But they'll probably be over today or tomorrow. It's a fun business to be in, but during the holidays, it's like really hard. It's like you never get to do Black Friday shopping. Although it was really fun. I kind of like the cyber stuff because yesterday, my daughter and I sat on the couch. I'm doing a live.
Okay, call me back when you're done.
Okay, bye. Sorry. Hopefully I'm still on. All right, so now I've covered my whole face. And I'm going to do my contour. And I go right here on that bone, and I just kind of dab it in. And I'm blending while I do it. I'm tapping. And all of a sudden, I have depth and cheekbones. And I'm going to go right here. Okay, got it right there. Oops, it's sticking to my hair. And then I also go right under my chin, and then I blend down. Get rid of that double chin. Well, not really. Okay, and then I'm going to take the same brush that I put my, sorry, my eye's watery, my bronzer on, and I'm just going to dip it in just a real light mauve color and put on blush. And I don't do a lot of blush because, all right. And the very last thing I do is some illuminator, and I'm actually going to use a cream today, which gives you this like a little candlelit glow. We also have some that are powder. I'll kind of show you the difference. Put some on my hand, and then next to it, the powder. And you can see right here is the...
I'm not sure I understand.
My watch is sorry. Is the cream, and this is the powder, and it really shimmers differently. And since I'm not doing a whole lot, I'm going to go with the... And I'm going to take my contour, and I go a little bit under my lip. Put that bow in. And I also kind of go down my nose, contour that nose a little. No, contouring the nose, I have to tell you. I'm just going to blend it a little. I didn't do it for a long time because you got to really study the shape of your nose and see how you need to contour it. Makes such a difference. Okay. Now I'm almost done, but I have to go in here. Where is it? Is this one on this? No. So our makeups come in little tins like this. And you slide it, and there's the color. This one is, I believe, June. This is my wheat, which I just used all over. Let's see. This is another one of our illuminators. This is one that's been discontinued. It's one of my favorites, though. It's Dream. And this is Glow. Another one. Isn't that pretty? It's like super shimmery. What I'm actually looking for is my Vanilla Dust. I need to put the new one in here. I take a really compact brush, but you can use any brush. And I actually just press it into those spots that you need to add a little powder. Some people bake this makeup. If you want to get a matte look, I say go for it. But if you're looking for that dewy look that I'm looking for, you honestly don't want to put very much powder on because it does take away the dewy. Some people don't like the dewy look. They want to look finished and matte and all that. So then I highly recommend that you go ahead and put more powder on. But this is, by the way, Maybelline Ink's Day. This stuff, if you've ever heard of lip scents, this is kind of a dupe for it. It's actually a dupe for the Jeffree Star ones, but it literally stays all day. I will have to take it off tonight, which is so cool. So then we do our mascara. Do we not all make the funniest faces doing mascara? I actually use a primer, and it's called Lash Food. So this primer actually conditions and helps to grow your lashes out. So, I mean, if you're going to put a primer, you might as well put one that's going to do something really good for your lashes, right? They also have a growth conditioner that you put on at night after you wash your face. And I'm so bad, half the time I forget. I don't do it. But even this, just by itself, really makes a difference in growing out your eyelashes. So, I kind of dry it a little bit. But I'm also going to put on setting spray. I'm actually out of our Stay Spray. I have a little bit, but it's like literally on the bottom of the bottle. And they come in bottles. They're gray, but they come more in a bottle like this now. They don't come in the... This receipt in here. And so it's nice. I like it, but I'm almost out, and I haven't ordered a new one. So I haven't ordered the new bottle because I still had some of the other. But I have to say that Urban Decay really does set the makeup and lasts all day into the night. Even running around selling trees or shopping or going somewhere, it's like it just does, I don't know. Ours does a really good job, and it sets really good. So sometimes I use both. The nice thing about the setting spray is you can actually spray it underneath before you start your makeup, and it's a really good primer. I mean, to be able to use one product as your primer and your setting spray is kind of cool. And a lot of times I put the setting spray underneath and then use the Urban Decay on top, or Stay underneath and Urban Decay on top. That's kind of nice too. There you go. Today's makeup look. I'm actually going to just add a little bit of lip gloss to make it shiny. My daughter's bought me Jeffree Star. Actually, I have two of them. I have this one too. My daughter bought it for me for Christmas last year, which was fun. So that's all of the makeup. We do have a lot on sale. The eyeshadows come like this. And you saw the tins for the your foundation and everything. So basically what you would do is you would have, you know, well, this is an illuminator, so that would be one. You have your contour, which I actually don't need. That one's still pretty good. But then you have, this is my brightener. This is my, this is my all over. And then you would have a contour, and then I have vanilla dust, and they all go into a compact. They pop in and out. It's magnetic. So once you buy your compact and you buy your first kit, it's only $14. Like vanilla dust is actually more. It's $16. So your powders are $16 and your creams are $14. And you pop them into your compact. Mine is this one. So, and they all go in there. Super quick, super easy. And that's it. Then you have a brush, a couple of them, and you're good. Have a good day.